Good to be back, and we're back with Captain of Industry. I'm absolutely loving this game at the moment, and I hope you are too. So please join me as we run through today's episode. So we're going to today finish off our copper production. We'll get all that sorted, and then we'll hook up into our shipyard to automate our diesel fuel process, so we don't have to rely on the trucks to ship those out. I want to increase our production of rare resources, so I'm going to add an excavator to each of our yards and probably start that ramp that I was talking about in our previous episode. We will also, with our main production chains, we're obviously going to be adding in some conveyor belts as well, because we researched those in our last episode. But what I want to do is we're going to get some base production happening here so we can get some storage of our key components of construction parts and our newer construction parts too. Then I may start this whole area of production of copper and steel or iron sheets. We're going to start that new production over here somewhere, and then I'll destroy that just so we can put a bit more efficiencies in there, as in this section here I'd prefer to have storage first, then our assembly lines, etc, etc. Plus I'd probably want to move this maintenance depot. But let's get things on the road, and here we go. Yeah, we haven't got enough of that. We need to get some more construction parts happening at the moment. So what are we waiting for? That, we have that, so we don't have any iron. So what we can build, so we can always have enough iron and coal, we can build 2 storage. Not enough maintenance, that's right, because we need some sheets. Alright, so what we're going to do is set priority 1. We're going to put this storage here. And you also need coal and copper ore. But we can't do any conveyor belting. We need the U-shaped conveyor for raw resources, but we can't use this until we have some construction parts 2 in stock. So now our vehicles and production factories are not getting any maintenance. Got iron ore, it's got coal. Turn that off. We need coal. We need more iron ore, we got coal. So iron ore. That's why we need sand storage. So we need to find somewhere to put this sand. So what I'm going to do, need sand there. So I'm going to prioritize this. Prioritize you. We are then going to add 2 more trucks into you. Don't think I can tell them to dump the sand over here, where we've got our dumping designation area. Doesn't look like it. Where are you going? Refuel? Refuel? What do you need? So we do want to build some more excavators because we definitely need to get the excavator. Let's come over here. Let's remove you. Let's you add you over here. Let's speed that up. See if we can get our molten iron production up and going again, because otherwise we're going to be in a bit of trouble without maintenance. And if you click on our individual vehicles, you'll see the maintenance down the bottom. So at the moment, in terms of maintenance, we have a 0. We do have a little bit of maintenance in stock. We've got 280 maintenance in stock, but everything else is out. And that's another thing. We need to produce another storage unit so we can store impure copper and also our copper, because that is chockers as well, ready to go for our assembly line to turn into construction parts 2. We are now pumping out our our iron again. Which with these extra vehicles should be okay until we can produce a storage for our sand. We are overcrowded, we've got too many, so we need to stop you. The beacon attracts our settlers or our population, so we're going to minimize that for now. Again, when we get our ship going, we're able to go out and trade and discover, which I hope they the developers actually put a bit more time and effort into this side of the simulation, industrial simulation, because I think this is going to be quite kind of unique. Okay, we've got copper. We have got this, so let's not prioritize that anymore. What are they normally at? And let's put them all at 10 for now. And now we are producing more construction parts. Beautiful. Once that's built, we're going to put sand or designate sand into there, because that's going to allow us to minimize the amount of cement by adding sand in here. So if you can see, we add sand. We only need 1 cement. We add sand. We only need 4 slag crush. And we only need water's the same. But we half all these raw resources and the cement that we're going to need. At the moment, we're not producing cement. We're only producing concrete slabs. We'll have to produce cement shortly. But at the moment, as our tourists come in, as our workers come in, they're actually donating or getting some loot from them. So at the moment we have 210 cement, so we've got quite a bit of that. Okay, so we now can designate sand. And we will switch our cement production over to the sand, which will utilize that sand. Now we can take these 2 vehicles off. And now that we're going to have plenty of iron through, we are going to extend this pipeline. Hit that high. Oops. That will save our trucks the time to bring over the diesel. Okay, so we should be well and truly now reducing. Good. And we produce 13 copper. We only need 4. So we need to create another electric assembly. You'd have plenty of iron coming through. Plenty of concrete as well. Alright, so now we could designate coal and copper. Designate coal and copper. No, iron. So we're still waiting as we've got a few things to build. And we're still waiting for another metal caster so we can produce more impure copper. But we do have plenty, so we're not technically going to need this as urgently. Now that was going to be water if I was correct. Yes, so we need to put water here. So then we've got a water supply for our copper, our pure copper. Which will be taking our water from our rain storage. So can we upgrade this? No. Alright, we better go check. Oh yes, fuel station's been done. Fantastic. So we will need settlement water provides fresh water, attached settlement and returns wastewater. That'll obviously make our settlements happy. Alright, we're going to produce ramp, ship, irrigated farms. That's going to make things a little better. So let's do that. We need to keep our food processing up. Captain's office. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Maybe we can automate some things even more, even further. Got a high research lab. And our maintenance depot. So we'll add that. And our captains. Oh, what's this? Okay, splitting. Let's actually prioritize that as well. Chip repair dock. Okay, so this is, we definitely need to repair our dock. And we've got plenty of mining for coal area up and going. We have plenty of mining area for our copper, and our iron has plenty, but we are, with the 2 diggers or excavators, we are smashing through that. So we should be filling up though. We're not filling that up yet. Keep full. Okay, let's put these on half. Not sure. Put that lower. Okay. We are still waiting for construction parts. But we're producing construction parts as fast as we can get coal and copper. Due to the copper being quite far away, let's add another truck to this coal mine. And we need to produce more settlements. So let's do that. Go it this way as we want to set up production, or do we set up production over here? Do that. I want to move this food processing market to a different spot. So let's pause this. Oh, it's paused. Pause that. Not a priority to make any more impure copper, as we have 104 copper sitting over here. We need to save on our construction parts. You will produce that when we're ready. Ship dock, ship ramp, okay. Guessing that ship ramp's pretty, the ramp for vehicles is pretty straightforward to use. Enables a repair of the ship dock so we can start working on ship repairs. Seeing what we have, anything new. There's the fuel station, there's the ramp. Alright, so, oops, cancel. Cancel you. And we can build the repair shipyard. Let's do that. We start repairing that, which again is going to need some construction parts. So let's again, won't put that as a high priority, but we definitely need to improve our efficiencies here, so we just don't have the coal. Go check out coal mine. we are going to temporarily take this out. And what we will prioritize building another one of these. Can't prioritize our vehicle depot though. Still got 89 maintenance. 18 months of food. Low fertility. Okay, that's not producing anything. So let's forgot about that. I had it on, we were low on food, so I was smashing out as much food as we could. But I didn't keep an eye on our fertility, which has dropped off. Two of those and that. That should get us producing again. And we have quite a bit of food though, that's good. Alright, we are running low on maintenance now. We are definitely low on maintenance, so let's prioritize you. So we're trying to get this excavator smashed through, which it looks like we're doing pretty well with, as I need to get another coal excavator going. While we're here, we will expand our mining for our coal. We get all this top mining ore out the way. I can't wait to start digging down. Alright, so we are now in a bit of trouble unless we can pump out some more maintenance. We really need to automate this section. But the only reason we're not producing much iron or molten iron and iron itself is that we've got a lack of either iron ore or coal. At the moment coal's okay because it's probably picking it up from here, yeah. But we're going to automate that with conveyors, but we can't do that until we get enough construction parts to start construction parts 2, because our conveyors need two construction parts. We also need rubber, which we're not producing, but we've got some in excess over here, 311, from our settlers that are coming through. Okay, how's that excavator coming along? It's getting there. We're getting some more maintenance. Good. So our demand at the moment is around 55, in the 50s. That's due to us not having any, so we're playing catch up. Okay, while that's all going on, and we're about to actually hit our limit of sand. Can we export? No, we can't export until our ship's ready. Is our ship ready? No, we can't repair. Shipyard needs to be repaired first, so we need to build this so then we can repair the ship. Then we can go out and trade. Now we can get a higher maintenance yard, I think. No, not as yet. Actually, to save time for our trucks, our excavators, let's build a fueling station just over here. And one just over here. Oh, they probably need steel parts too. Yep. Irrigated farms are up. Fantastic. So we can hook their farms up to water sources now. But we need to do an upgrade. And again, we need steel. We do need our construction parts too for that. Got our other excavator ready to go. Again, what's holding up the slag? Oh no, we don't have. The coal. So if we click that, we don't actually just get rid of it. It just goes into the trucks. But it won't go and be sent across to our designated dumping area. So where all the irons now go into our maintenance. So we need to create another blast furnace. Probably need to remove this and add in another metal caster here and here, because we produce 8 molten and these need 8 each. Okay, so I can just get 2. Oop, didn't know that, I must have missed that. So we actually need another blast furnace. Somehow we need to prioritize this blast furnace. which does mean we're going to be low on maintenance again. But we've got 30 and 32, so we actually need to... Can we research? I thought we researched a higher maintenance. No, we have not. Our first maintenance was here. No, we didn't. Maybe down here there's a approved maintenance facility. Check into that at a later date. Okay, so that's great. Our blast furnace is well on the way. That is nearly done. We'll get that smashing out more iron. So we are going to now destroy you. Into there to build our pipe. Oh yes, we can. Great. And we are going to produce more molten. So we exhaust 4 exhaust, and this smokestack can take 220. What does this produce for? It's 60. Fine. Okay, so we are now going to have copper, iron ore on both sides. We now so we're going to be producing 16. Require 3 and 3 and 1. 3 here, so we will now have an excess which will go into storage and construction. Don't know how I missed the production ratio here. I thought it was 1 to 2. So let's see, that's 8. Oh, it's the same. Okay, so I don't really need to produce you at a second metal caster yet for impure copper, as I'll just need to produce a second blast furnace. That only produces 8, and we need 8 to produce. Maintenance depot, we're just talking about that. Okay, great, so we can upgrade our maintenance depot, but again, we need construction parts too. We don't have an excess yet. But just, oh good, we've got the city built. Machine is broken, lacks maintenance. All right, we need to urgently get another standard maintenance building up. Let's move him down here because we will move the other one down when we get an opportunity to do so. Which machine is broken down and how much? Oh, plenty of fuel there. Okay, we've got plenty of fuel. Cement's running low. We need to focus on improving our supply of construction parts first. What's being built at the moment? Prioritize yourself. Definitely need to get this maintenance depot up ASAP. Alright, while that's going on, let's have a quick look around and see what other resources we could tap into. So obviously our water boring will need some water. Didn't even see this island over here. What have we got on here? Oh, gold ore. Okay, so we're going to have to get that shipped over. Because I don't think we've got any gold on our main island. No, we don't. More copper. More limestone. Okay, plenty of coal down there. And we've got to dig for more coal, but that gold's over there. Okay. Gonna be interesting. Do I just fill that in or do we build bridges? We'll find that out later, I guess. And that is gonna go on pause. I don't want to set you as priority. Oh, you're not priority. Can't pause you. Because we need this. That's where all our construction parts were going. Low food supply, which was expected. We've only got 1 month, so we need it to rain. And our fertility's gone up, which is great. So hopefully within the next 10 months it rains, or 9 months, so we can get this farming produced. Love the animations of the buildings. Even the individual copper slabs and then the iron slabs are being poured, which is really, really nice to see. And the furnaces as well. We have a cart coming up. And it advances too. So if you looked at our research, I always get confused on which side. I think we can get advanced. Yeah, advanced smelting. There we go. So you get advanced production processes. Arc furnace. Wow. Graphite, quartz, molten glass, molten silicon. Looking forward to that. So you can imagine how big some of our production chains are going to be. So food supply, 7 months, still waiting for that rain. Really need to increase this maintenance. What else is taking? Only that. 47, but that's not a priority. We've prioritized maintenance depot, we've prioritized maintenance here. What we might do is bring you back to 10. They should divert some over to the building of the second maintenance depot, but we've got enough in supply. We've got 17 there at the moment. Now we're waiting for iron ore. Alright, so now we've got iron ore and let's do that. See if they'll take it from here. Put it into the blast furnace. Prioritize you to prioritize what? Priority 1, priority 1. There we go. That should fix that up. Here we go. We'll do the same to coal. Oh, we've got plenty of coal. Okay, now we should have a constant supply. Again, sort of made sure I was using this priority section a lot more efficiently earlier. Now we're pumping it out. Alright, we completed settlement water unlocked, so we have another. Oops, back we go. And we still are researching balancing and captain's office. We'll add to queue. Now what else can we do? Fuel saver, maintenance, reducer. Oh, that's the office, so we'll have to build the office. It's going to be useless because we need construction parts 2 at the moment. Research lab 2, wow. And groundwater pump. That will be quite useful for our farms. So let's get that happening, and a research tab. Not too fussed about edicts because we're still going to need to build quite a bit of construction parts too. Now we're pumping it out. Okay, 12 months, it rained, we got some food. Alright, so 5 months for another lot of food. And then you'll produce one the next lot over. Okay, everybody, we are going to finish up here. We are finally, with some silly, I missed quite a few little things in here. I missed the priority system and I was waiting for our blast furnaces to kick into gear, but our trucks were too busy servicing other needs. So they weren't functioning too well. So I've prioritized those for the meantime so we can pump out much more iron, which in tow will have a lot more construction parts so we can keep our maintenance intact. And our ultimate goal is to hopefully, which I was planning to get done this episode, was to get our construction parts 2 started up so we can start getting into the more advanced features of the game or production chains of the game. Now we can already see my maintenance is way down, but we are about to kick into gear. Let's finish that and then finish off the episode. but we can already see we are smashing it out. Let's keep some in here again. And we produce those extra vehicles. We are now going to smash out. Can't upgrade yet. But they're a priority anyway. So what we might do, just move those to priority 3. And we will be ready to rock with those construction parts 2 on the next episode, which means we can conveyor belts all this up and automate. I'm going to move this other maintenance depot further back. You know what, instead of relocating, we might just reorganize all of this. We definitely need to get some cement making production happening, so we need to get the rotary kiln happening. We've already got the limestone ready to mine over here, but they don't have a excavator, so let's throw an excavator in so that's ready for next time. So I'm going to play ahead a little bit. I'm going to play ahead and get a bit of supply of construction materials or parts ready, and potentially some construction parts 2 to go. I will then be able to we'll focus on this in our next episode. We'll reorganize and we'll move on to our next area of research, which is now getting to the little bit more advanced area, especially, and we've got advanced power as well. So we have a few things to build. We'll also upgrade our maintenance depots. And what else will we do? We will get our cement happening, and we'll complete our second blast furnace for copper ore as well. But we are now catching up. Fantastic. Thanks again, everybody, for joining me today. Oh, and another thing, we'll be able to have our ship ready to go as well, because that has just finished. There we go. What timing. So now we'll be able to repair our ship. Okay, everybody, thanks again. Hope you enjoyed this one. Please smash the like and subscribe button. And like always, I will see you on the other side.